Hey guys, it's Joe with OMNIA Guide, and today we're going to be running through the new event that opened up in the global server. That's Golbez, Clad in Darkness, EX is the one that we're going to be running through today. And just showing you the team real quick before we begin. It is going to be Agrias, Bartz, and Quistis. Of course, Quistis being the main character of how easy this EX stage can be. And I'm going to have Ifrit. Not at level 30 quite yet, but level 29 will do just as well. I did buy the extended armor for Bartz only, as I didn't feel the need for Agrias and Quistis at the time. So this is the team I'm going to be running with, and for the support, it's never bad to have double Quistis in a single boss fight. So I'm going to be running anybody from here basically. I think Quistis supports their generate just very good. You don't have to worry too much about looking at the stats specifically. So we're going to go right into it and see how easy this can be. So the target score is going to be around 100,000 for this event, but I found that if you use Quistis as effectively as you can, you're gonna be running into a situation you might even get double the scoreline of that. I just finished one right before I started this video. Is that I think I got 200,000 off that final scoreline just from earlier. So just letting you guys know, this is a very easy event as long as you use the double Quistis effectively. Of course, without Quistis, you can have a friend Quistis to make it, pretty easy. But I would say go with the double Quistis if you have the resources to do so. Quistis is gonna be so helpful in many of the quests coming out, especially for single bosses, and you'll get to see exactly why. Let's go and get B here. Laser whip. Be able to reach 12,000. Should be able to kill it in one hit. Ooh, that's a little bit unfortunate, but with Judgment Blade we'll still take care of it, so I'm not too worried. Gonna go to wave 3 with Agrias now. Let's go with another Knight's Pride. She's not gonna feel the need for it too much, as she's gonna be the one subbed out for the Quistis later on. Now let's unlock the simple mastery with double hand with Bartz and get an HP attack off as well. And with Quistis now, I think can go homing whip. Not yet. Just gonna do laser whip one more time. Gonna try to save all the gen whips for the final boss. So gonna try to save all the skills here. This one, let's go with Judgment Blade. This boss is pretty easy as it doesn't have too much HP to worry about. Probably doesn't even get its first turn before we kill it off. Homing whip. EX skill for Quistis. Should be able to get decent damage off. 27,000. And just gonna go ahead and start off with missile. Can go with missile, but do I really need it? Let's use Unique instead. I was gonna use missile to get more bravery onto my teammates, but I think it's gonna be just fine. Yeah, I think that just one more attack from Quistis should be able to get the job done. Hope Laser Whip reaches the peak. Yeah, 19,000, that should be good enough. Okay, so we're at wave 4 now, all of a sudden. Really blazing through these trash waves. And for this one, I'm gonna use double hand. Yeah, 17,000 should proc the HP damage. And for Agrias, let's do another Judgment Blade. And the thing I've noticed is that this thing ends really quickly, so I don't even think Agrias needs her first turn at the final boss. Just go ahead and summon bring in the friend Quistis right away. Probably won't regret it. Let's use T-Gen Whip to start things off. Not gonna be wasting that since we're at the final boss now. And bring Quistis in. Gonna use Homing Whip to start things off. She only has 3 T-Gen Whips that you'll be able to use, so you're gonna have to utilize her EX skill as much as you can for these 5 turns. Okay, let's go ahead and start with missile. Bringing everybody up to par. And for this one, I'm gonna use Ifrit right away as soon as it's available. So basically the story of this is that you're gonna use missile, D-Gen Whip, V-Gen Whip, and use homing missiles here and there. Here's another homing whip opportunity, just gonna use that now. And it's gonna get crazy damage from both of the Quistis. And the thing about it is, this final boss isn't gonna see its first turn before it dies, so that's kind of the crazy part about all this. Just use missile to get the maximum out of bravery towards your teammates. Degen Whip, 59,000. And let's get Homing Whip here. And it should be able to use the Curaga, then come back to life, but we're not going to be worried too much. Well, I guess we need one more skill. So let's go and use... Let's go and use Missile while this Quistis is still here. Yeah, so Curaga is going to do... It's going to break Bartz, but I'm not going to worry too much. Let's go and use Homing Whip again. Whenever you see the EX skill available, just go and use it. And do need to use a Laser Whip for my other Quistis relatively quickly here. And I think this is a good opportunity to use that. Yeah, let's go and use it. So that we can get the attack up. We want your Quistis to be her prime every single time she's on, so be sure to use Laser Whiz whenever her self buff does go down. We have one more turn on our friend Quistis, so we're gonna use Degen Whip again. This one, since our friend Quistis is going away, we're gonna use Double Hand instead. I wonder if we have another, yeah, we do have another EX coming up, so we're gonna go and use that. And then Agrias is gonna come back up, and we're going to have to see how we can better utilize this current situation. We're at 27 turns at the moment. Gonna use Hollow Bolt to start things off. Then gonna go back with missiles again. Let's use Unuki first, then use Missile on the next turn, since we only have one left. We need to have one more Degen Whip available for Quistis. Use HP attack, good opportunity to do that. Get this down even faster. And let's use Night Sprite again. And with our... Oh, gets another turn, Agrias. So let's just use a Judgment Blade. Don't need to do much here. And Missile, you can see that the boss's turn is still... You know, finally we get to see it, but that's kind of the point of this double Quistis thing, is that your single bosses never get to see its first turn, which is crazy to think about. Okay, so it's basically done, Unuki to finish things off. 35 turns, 36 I believe in the end. But yeah, really easy when you utilize a double Quistis well, and you can get some pretty amazing scoreline. All you need really is the 100,000. So you can get all the event rewards, but I'm guaranteeing you're going to get a lot more than that. 200,000 again, so double of the maximum that you needed. Yeah, so that's kind of the situation we're at. This is a very, very good time to play Opera Omnia right now, because really that power creep is coming at the moment. With, you know, I didn't even get Golbez. I'm probably going to save up for Renoa later on, but even if you don't get Golbez, which himself is a very, very strong DPS character to begin with, you don't need that at the moment, because there are so many other things in the game that have been implemented recently that makes these characters so strong. And examples of that obviously are the extended armor that I have for Bartz. This allows you to get more CP to, you know, equip more passives on, so you basically have more than enough space, and you'll never run out. And until we come back to the EX Plus era, that will hit global, I'm sure, sometimes in the future. And also we have to mention the level 30 Ifrit. You know, the extension of the summons makes this so strong, because first of all, the summon itself is a lot stronger at, you know, level 30. It gets to, you know, 5,800 max brave bonus, where it used to be only Bahamut that could do extended bonus. That's 6,000. Everything else was basically at 4,000, I believe. Yeah, it was at 4,000, but now that if you get to level 30, you get the same max brave bonus when you summon the Ifrit at 6,000, which is crazy enough, but it also gives you crazy stats. I think this goes up to raise attack by maybe 30% once I'm at level 30. It's just crazy stuff. It's like, that alone makes all the characters so strong already, but you know, you can't forget the summon boards that's been going on as well. if you basically master a summon board for an entire team, for myself, you know, I'm using Quistis, I'm using Bartz, Agrias for my combo, but I mean, look at this. You're getting so much stuff. Like, you're getting 500 HP, you're getting 120 initial brave, 120 max brave, 112 attack. That's like another 108 artifact passive on just for free like that, and 96 defense, and you obviously get the 500 point passive, which is attack by 10% again by when you're at least at full health basically, and you get another attack by 2%, initial brave by 10%, and the last one up I think is the break bonus by 5%. is the one I chose. But anyway, it's just like your characters right now are so strong that you can kind of hoard on your gems for a bit to pull on the character that you really want. And in another counter theory to this, you can get basically just about any character you like to play with, even though it's not the best character in the game. But if you do all these side things of getting the mastery for the summon boards and obviously using a better summon, most likely your character is going to be good enough to beat most of the toughest quests in the game at the moment, which is the craziest part. Of course, once the chaos chaos era does come in, and with the what's before chaos? It's a Cosmos. Yeah, Cosmos comes in before chaos, and once that comes along, I'm sure it'll be a little bit more difficult here and there. But just for right now, you guys know that, you know, even with the Golbez event that just came in today, I beat it in literally one try. It's quite easy at the moment, guys. So be sure to do a lot of these side things that are very, very helpful in getting your character stronger altogether. From World of Illusions, get your Ifrit to level 30, do all that summon board. And man, I mean, it's just most of these events that are coming in the future, it should be very, very easy for the time being. So hope you guys like this one. That's gonna be it for today for me. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to OMNIA Guide and put a like on this video. It would be highly appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video. We'll see you then.